This RSBANDB update nibble originally aired on RSBANDB update 724. Enjoy. Now I guess the question is, how do we feel about the quest going this way? And this is where you really want to cover your ears if you're listening still and you don't want spoilers, because this is the ultimate one. It turns out that Karapak's whole plan for this is to sacrifice the world of Gielinor to appease the Elder Gods and prevent them from destroying everything else.
Yeah, just preventing them from waking up in the first place by destroying Gielinor. And that's his plan all along. And inadvertently, the World Guardians help him out.
I don't know how I feel about the whole bait and switch thing.
I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it. I find the Dragonkin are really growing on me. I didn't like them to start with, and I still don't really like them, but they're very interesting. Because they're left over from the previous revision.
Right.
So they are the oldest things around at the moment, other than the Elder Gods. So they're older than Seren and Zaros, I think, because they were created in this revision.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can kind of see where they're coming from. It's discussed in the post-quest dialogue a bit with Azanadra, saying you sacrifice one world to save the rest of the universe.
Shoot. I didn't look at the post-quest dialogue.
There's a little bit of discussion about it there.
All right. I'm going to go back and do that after the show.
Yeah. Saying you kill off one world, but you save the rest of the universe. On balance, it's that choice versus base survival.
Yeah.
So
the ends justify the means.
Or do they?
One small sacrifice. Or maybe that's going to be the bigger theme of this whole thing.
What are you willing to sacrifice?
What are you willing to sacrifice, and do the ends justify the means?
And is there another way?
Yeah. And is there another way that you can come up with Seren and all the other god emissaries, let's just say? You think Zaros will appear at some point in the future for this? Because I know his goal is probably...
Well, he's in us too, isn't he? It's getting kind of crowded.
Not as much.
I hope he does. I think he's plotting something. I think everyone's
he wants
up to
become
something.
an elder god. We know that.
Yeah, he got slapped down quite violently though. Yeah. Auntie Jas said no. But yeah, no, it was a very interesting ending to the quest, and that one thing that we'll talk about that later after we've gone through what happens at the end, because it's a little bit of a battle, after you come back to the real world. I don't know whether you're going to go through that or... Yeah,
let's do that. So after you redirect Karapak, you wind up back at the real world, and lo and behold, well, what ends up happening is that the needle is stolen by Karapak, and he takes off and flies off towards the northeast.
And he takes control of it from Gale.
Yeah.
As well. So Gale becomes Primrose once more.
Oh, is she gonna die now?
This is the thing I was going to bring up. Have we just killed Primrose?
That's actually a good question.
It's not resolved, it's not said, but have we just killed Primrose?
I think wasn't that the implication in the needle skips of what would happen?
Yeah, she had to remain as Gale to save her because she was so ill. No.
See, Shane, you have all these high-minded ideas of what the message is, and I'm just thinking it's pretty obvious. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, that is.
There's a bit of that too.
That is probably what it might come down to. So,
what I found funny is that at the end you go back to the council and you tell Seren this is what actually happened. And, after all the fuss and bother about trying to get everyone to team up at the start, the minute you say we've got to go after Karapak, everyone's on the same team.
They probably all knew it from the very beginning, too.
Yeah, well, it's just as soon as you say, right, we've got to go after someone and kill them, they're like, right, let's go. Let's go on a road trip. Let's do this together.
Woo!
It's quite funny. But yeah, there's a bit of post-quest dialogue there as well to go through.
All right, so head back to the Berthorpe Castle if you didn't do that. I'm going to do that. I don't know why I didn't do that this time.